Paladin just started here back on the Druid, trying to get this quest done on my gimped out Druid deck. Oh, it's not obviously great, but we're just trying to get the quest done. We're free to play, and so we really just don't want to go by without achieving all these quests, because we get this quest done, we get some gold, we can buy some packs, we can do some arena entry fees, we're good to go. And so we're playing the old gimped out Druid, and I figured I could play Druid or Hunter. I had a few more Druid cards than I had Hunter. That was my only logic. I'm sure I could make just as gimpy of a Hunter deck as I have here on this deck. So with that in mind, let's give it a go. Playing against the Paladin deck here. A person that likes to think quite excessively on the first turn, so we'll just pass in turn 2. And HearthStone again for those new to the game, since I typically cover other games. You got these mana crystals down here at the bottom right corner here. This tells you how many casting cost of a card you can play. This is a card game. Yes, it's a card game. Deal with it. Silverhand Recruit, he took out a minion with the ability here of his Paladin, which costs 2 mana. And I could basically do the same. I could give my Druid 1 armor and attack, or I could pop out something like... yeah, we'll pull out this sucker. So when you go second, you do get an extra mana crystal there. That's what they do to balance it out. This is just a temporary mana crystal that's used one time and it's gone. It's a way that they sort of normalize the fact that they get to go first. So that's kind of how it works. I used that turn there to play a Harvest Golem. It has Death Rattle, so when it dies, a 2/1 damage Golem comes in its place. And right now it's a 2/3, so it's basically 2 cards in 1. And I love 2 cards that are 2 cards in 1 like that. And you know, the second that they start attacking you, not your heroes, that it should be a rather easy game too. And now that I can just put this guy out here too, and we're going to send this guy against their little 1/1s. My guys won't die, he'll die. Again, it's not a card. He didn't use a card to play that ability, so he's not really losing card advantage here. One thing I'll be talking about as I go is card advantage. Basically, use one of your cards to get rid of one or more of their cards. On my TightWad deck, the mage deck there, that's a little bit different. You basically trade 1 for 1 in the early game, and if you make it to medium or late game, you're going to have a good shot here. So he's got out here the Chillwind Yeti. This is a 4/5 for 4. Great power, good power and toughness. I should say attack and health, as you can get there, and a level 4 card. So I definitely like that card as well. And so what I can do is I can take him down to 3/3, and I can kill it, and I'd lose 2. So there's a couple different options here. And I also have an ability here to give my hero +2. That's a way I could take it out. So I'm going to give my hero a +2. I'm going to use this ability to give him a +1. So this will make him 3. I'm going to attack Chillwind Yeti. I'm going to attack again. That's going to replace my Golem with a damage Golem, and I'm going to take out his other hero, and that'll be my turn. So Druid, this deck here, this is kind of interesting. Obviously what I'm trying to do is to get out my 6 casting costs. These are free cards too. Pretty much every card, see that little dot in the center? That represents a rare card. If you see a white dot in the center, which this card has, that means it's a common, and you can get those by crafting. They don't come for free though, like Sen'jin Shieldmaster comes for free. So he does have a Sen'jin Shieldmaster out that's a 3/5 with Taunt, so I can't attack his hero right now. I'd have to literally attack and lose all my dudes. And 3, 4, 5. Trying to figure out a way to attack it without losing anyone. I'm going to lose this guy here, but I can do a little bit of a buff. That still wouldn't get him what I would need though. So I think what I'll do is, yeah, we'll just take him out and put out a Azure Drake. Lose all my card. I'm trading out as a 2 for 1. He goes up there in my opinion, but and then we'll pop out the, could do one other thing too, but I'm liking this one. This gives me a card draw, which I really like it. And that turn that gave me Mark of the Wild, which means I could give this hero a +1 or sorry, +2/+2, and Taunt, so I would make this a 6/6 Azure Drake. That would be pretty beefy. But let's just see what he does here. Maybe I need to respond in some other way. Next turn I can drop one of my big baddies, which I plan on doing, Taunt. That is the default place to go Lord of the Arena, 6/5 Taunt. I am somewhat on the attack right now though, so I could go my 6/7. Stealth is an ability where it can't be targeted or attacked until it attacks first. Now he doesn't have anyone with Taunt out there, so I can also just swing on over, like so, for 4, and then I'm going to put out my Taunter. Now I forgot, what was this other guy's ability? It's just Stealth, so that's alright. We'll toss them the turn there. Now they got my 6/5 out there, got my protection. So they got to kind of worry about 10 damage coming in at them if they do nothing. So they can't just sit back and do nothing any longer. So that's what we're going to do here. Troll Toll. Troll Toll. That's kind of a cool name. Whenever your hero attacks, restore 2 health to it. Weapon. That's why I was saving my Acidic Swamp Ooze. That's going to take out my opponent's weapon when I cast that down. That's why I was saving that one. I did know some paladins run lots of weapons, and some don't run any, so to each their own. It's in this guy's interest to attack to restore a couple health, so let's see if he can figure that one out. Alright, he's trading with me here, it looks like. There, he's going to trade in there. He's got a 4 power on his paladin. He's going to restore 2. I'm going to deal 4 to it, so it's going to come down a little bit, and now he's got a little bit of a control point. It's okay, though. We got plays. Coming in for 2 with the old 1/1 that turned into a 2/1. No Mission Venter. We're going to definitely throw this out there. We want to get rid of the weapon. And then we got 5 health left and a couple options here. Can do that. I kind of want this as well. Or we could do 2 of these, a 3 and a 2. I'm kind of liking that play. I'm kind of liking this play. We'll give the use a +1/+1, and we got 2. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out his little guy here by activating the Druid ability and swinging him for 2 on his 2/1. That way, that's one less card I need to worry about him damaging my heroes, or sorry, minions, taking him out. So, simple logic there, nothing too complicated at this point. We are both ramping up to lots of mana, so I'm starting to get concerned because Druid, in my opinion, doesn't have a whole lot of ways to get rid of the opponent's minions when they get to be pretty high level. There's Starfire at 6 mana that does 5 damage and lets you draw a card, but what if they put out something like a 6/7, right? And maybe I just haven't unlocked all the Druid cards, so that's probably me more so than anything. And so I'm just going to keep swinging away here and laying down my meat when possible. And that's the extent of my strategy, so I'll trade the use for the bear, though, that's for sure. I'll probably trade both these if he allows it. Well, Blessing of Kings, so he's giving that guy and making him a 6/6. See, there's my issue. What do I do when that happens? Start a Starfire range. He's going to swing him for 6. Definitely need to get a taunt down. And I could also end this guy if I want to take that much damage. I got to take out this dude here for 3, so I got to go here. Now I got 4. Can I do 2 more? Mark of the Wild right here. 3 for 5. Unfortunately, that's just going to be a double trade. It's not a good deal for me, but I do have 6 health here. That allows me to put down a little bit of meat on the board, and maybe I can sneak in for a easy kill here. Honestly, it's kind of the fun thing about this YouTube series is I don't know a lot of the cards out there, so I haven't played Paladin up yet, so I'm not sure if there's a lot of removal cards that they have, and be a nice learning experience. I'd rather learn the game on the fly, you know, and make mistakes along the way, and that's how you learn the best, rather than just studying, you know. I'm not really the kind of person that learns by studying. I'm the kind of person that learns by doing. And so they got a legendary card here, 2/8, which destroys minions that are damaged by it. However, it doesn't have haste or anything. It can't attack the turn it comes into play, which is kind of nice. And so at this point I can decide I really want to send in for damage simply because they're just going to attack me and I'm going to die, and they won't. So I might as well get in some damage while I can here. And put out some taunters as a distraction. Grizzly bears, right? Why not? And I still have 6 mana left, so I can still come in. And what I don't know is if they have a lot of board clear. And that turn there and see what they do. So the good news is I protected my Boulderfist Ogre. They can't directly attack it anyhow, because they're going to have to take care of 2 taunters first. The Senjin and the Grizzly Bear. Or I am for Grizzly, whatever. Deal 4 damage. So dealing 4 damage to my Taunt. I'll probably attack in with that 1/1. Or not. Yep, there it is. So I'll take out them 2, and I've got 1 to deal with. What's he going to do? I don't know. This is a spell damage hero. 2 casting costs for a 2/2. With spell damage 1. That's why his Hammer of Wraith, which normally does 3, did 4. Deal 4. See that 4-star? That means there's a little spell power. He's thinking pretty hard about this. He probably wants to take out my bear and then take out this because he doesn't want to take 6 damage. So let's see if he's got a card that can take care of my bear. Well, he's going to summon a recruit. That didn't take out my bear. There, he took out my bear. He's really not wanting to take 9 damage, it would appear. So 3, 4. It's almost like I want to see. I kind of want to get it. I want to see a card. I gotta see. I need more options. That's not a good option. Even if I cast a Soda of 4 mana, that's not enough to do much with. It would prevent me from taking out this guy. So the question is, I think we just got to go on the rush here, and he can't do that much damage to me, so I'm kind of protected in that regard. And I am going to give this hero a shield and a power, and I'm going to attack as 1/1. That leaves me 4 for a card that can help me dig for options. Battle Cry 1, and not so much. Now he's going to take out my 6/7 though, so that's going to be a little annoying. Well, let's see what he does here. See, even though it's a 2/5, it only does 2 damage. It's got this ability that says destroy any minion damaged by it, and so yeah, that'll do it. Right, gave him Divine Shield so he himself did not die, so he wants to keep that hero around. You can't blame him. So I'm going to swing in for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage here. I'm going to swing in for 7 damage, plus I can do 1 with the Elvish Archer. Oh, he took me out. What did he do there? Blessing a King. Give a minion 4/4, then attacked. Of course. Oh, come on. Why are you doing this to me? I gotta go defensive here. I need to take out this guy. Look at the 7/3 staring down at me. And I think it's going to be pretty simple. We're going to go here. And then we're going to archer in the next one. And that leaves me the ability to take out and lay down. Oh, so not good. 2/4, you can selectively kill all my team. I think it's just, let's just decide our fate here. Take out his 3/2 here with my 2/4. Mine will live, so we will have to deal with it at some point. Not that it's a huge threat or anything. And then we'll get everything else on the board and gain an empty crystal. Hey, can you gain a 11th? Of course not. You can have only 10, so now it's excess mana draw. Oh, I didn't know that. That's cool. Look at that. Oh, what if he's got extra weapons? Let's end that turn. Send it to him. Interesting little match here. Oh, restore 6 health to your hero. That takes some pressure off of him. 6/6 too. That's no good. Gotta take out that orc raid leader in the middle, that's for sure. Yeah. Alright, we got down to 3-2 and 2-1. We'll definitely take out this one. Trade here, double trade. I'll go here. Go here. We do have this annoying 6/6 to deal with. But my plan is to simply slightly annoy him as much as possible. And yeah, he's coming in for 5 damage a turn now that I took out his raid leader, but 9. Come on, let me win with my Ghetto Druid deck here. I need a win, okay? I need to finish this damn quest. Don't you understand? I'm simply I'm playing. Am I playing casual or ranked? I'm playing ranked here, aren't I? I probably am. Change of minions. What was that? Attack to 1? Oh, come on, man. Why are you doing that to me? He's got all these legends. Sylvanas Windrunner, what was that? Give me that. Let me Death Rattle something. Take control of random enemy minion. Great. That's just what I need. I really don't have any responses for any of these cards. Maybe I can win. No, I can't win. Oh, I'm staring down a lot of damage. If I kill it when it's the last thing dead, though, there won't be anything to... That's not a bad idea. Jeez, I almost have to go. But I really want to kill that, too. I want to see how this works. I'm curious if this guy comes back and then he'll take it. Oh, damn. I thought he died first, so I didn't quite understand turn order. Yeah, this game isn't super complicated, that's for sure. Fine. Be that way. Terrible. Ugh. I had a lot to do on that turn. Yeah, I should have done that the other way. I should have died. Ah, what can you do? I didn't quite understand the order. It just seems like everything always happens at once in this game. There's not like a stack or anything to worry about. Oh, it is. I mean, that was a good draw. I assume it was a top deck, but... And yeah, you can see I'm hurting here bad. Oh, deal 5 damage draw. Thank the Lord. And a cantrip, which means I draw a card. Oh, beautiful. That's what I need. And now I can take out this one, because it's an adjacent minion effect, I believe. No, it's Battle Cry. Damn. It's alright. Oh, right. That left me with 3 health on my Shattered Sun Cleric, which means it's not immediately death to the Sunfear Protector, who swings in and attacks for 2, so I should be okay. Unless I got some other ability or something. But wow, what an epic battle. I really lucked out with that Starfire draw. So deal 2 damage to all enemies. That's not good, and then they're going to swing in for 2. Which means I'm going to trade 1 for 1, and then he's going to come in with an ooze. So, alright, I need a good one here. That's not good. We're going to cast that out. And we are simply going to have to mitigate damage here. 5. He's going to swing in for at least 3 damage here. And that's going to be very annoying. Top deck mode here. My problem is my life. He's going to summon a scout. Likely swing in and attack me. Draw cards into as many. Well, I don't have any. Why wouldn't you save that card? Oh, thank you. Obviously, I got to take out this guy. Then I'm going to swing in here, and I'm going to do that. Oh, finally I get to get some armor going. Get some armor. I'm going to attack for 1 and keep that armor there, so that kind of adds as another protection shield there. And I am all done. I've cleared his board. It's top deck mode here. If he's got a... Oh, there's so many things that can annoy me, though. I don't have any responses. Oh, come on. He's got a weapon. So now he's swinging in for 1. He's going to take out my archer. And... Oh, I just don't have a lot of options here. I could Starfire him down to 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. But then he's going to come in for 2. I can just use my ability like this to gain a shield. I don't actually have to attack. If I did attack, I would take 1 damage just once. He won't get a swarm. He's likely going to attack in my Chillwind Yeti anyways. So I think I'm going to swing here. Okay, and I think I am going to deal... I don't want to take that damage. I do know he's coming in for 1. He can do 1 damage. 2, I do want to attack here because I don't want him to take out my Chillwind Yeti so easily. I'm going to make him top deck for it. And I know that he can't beat me this turn unless he's got some sort of deal X damage, like deal 3 damage or something. So I know that I'm somewhat protected here. Oh, let's see what he's doing here. So he's attacking me for 1. Okay, that's acceptable. He's done. I got the Starfire. Okay, 4, 5, 6, 4, 5. I think that means I got it. Deal 5 damage down to 4. Attack here, and Starfire for the win. Oh, Druid! Oh, such a Ghetto Druid deck. Finally! What an epic battle with Paladin. That was kind of a fun one. And, oh, yeah, I guess it was ranked play. It's funny, yeah, I should probably have all the cards of a hero before I go into ranked play with the deck, but hey, you know, whatever. Sometimes you can just outplay them and kind of get a little bit lucky like I did there. And finally, I got the 40 gold from win 2 games with Druid or Hunter. And El Moonfire, there's a little 1 damage. Look at that. I was wondering where all the Druid removal cards were. And, I won 3 games in play, so we got some gold there too. Did some damage to the enemy. We're going to take care of this one later too. As always, keep it dirty and dirty up.